today's program for Founders Friday is about power of visualization, right? So this is something very important topic in network marketing. Remember that, okay? In network marketing, it's not about selling product, introducing products to someone and making money alone, right? Without having a goal setting, right, we cannot achieve what we want in our life. That is a simple fundamental. Okay, very, very simple fundamental, right? Now, in order to achieve that goal, okay, like, sometimes some people, they used to say that even when we tell them to wear nicely, like a rich man with a coat suit and all this, they say, oh, I'm not an achiever yet, right? I didn't touch that level yet in order for me to behave like that, right? See, that is a wrong mindset. Why I'm telling you this? Before you achieve, you need to behave as though you are a rich man. You have to behave as though you are a very successful man. You have to show as though that you are already a successful man, right? It's not about once you reach to that level, then only you need to show, right? So before you reach to that level, you need to show, you need to behave, you need to bring yourself up to that level, right? So that is something very, very important that you all must understand in network marketing, right? Now, same goes to this. Why power of visualization is something very, very important, right? It's like basically recreation of image, sound and environment before it happened. You know that? Before it happened. It's not that we need to wait until it happened, then only we wanted to recreate. We don't need to recreate what, right? Because it's already happened. So the visualization, basically we need to recreate before it happened, right? This is one of the most powerful skill in the world. It's one of the most powerful skill in the world, right? So visualization, right? Now, in network marketing, of course, we used to tell everybody in order for them to achieve to certain level, to reach their goal, to fulfill their dreams, of course, they need to visualize first, right? Like how they are doing. Of course, we used to tell them to visualize their struggle also. Because when you start to visualize your struggle, see, it's not only about visualizing positive part. Struggling is also negative part, right? So you need to visualize even the negative part in network marketing. Like you're approaching somebody, they're rejecting, you're getting rejected, and then still you never give up hope till to certain level, things happen positively, then after that, everything start to happen positively, and whoever that you talk, whenever you open your mouth, people are joining you, people are involving with you, people are trusting you. So this kind of visualization. Reason why, when you go through the same thing in your life, okay, you already visualize the same thing, you won't find the difficulty to go through that rejection. See, a lot of people, they cannot accept the rejection. The reason why they cannot accept the rejection, because they are not ready to face the challenge, right? But once you already start to visualize that, now a lot of people, they say visualizing about your goal, visualizing about your future, visualizing about your success, visualizing about how you are achieving into this business, right? Now that is important, but also equally important that you need to visualize the negative part. People are rejecting you, people are not joining you, the business is not growing, the business is very slow, right? But anyhow, you are bringing back the negative part into positive. I mean, you know that the business is slow, this happened, that happened, people are rejecting you, people are not joining you, right? Then you're bringing back the visualization into positive. That means from negative into positive, right? That means you're bringing the situation back. Oh, okay, now after a certain time, or people are listening to you. Whenever you open mouth, people want to listen to you. Like version 2 pendant, aura chakra start to work for you, right? The power of attraction, the law of attraction, right? So like you start to visualize the positive part from negative to positive, right? Things are happening, things are positively happening. You never expect such a business joining, your income, your earning, and so, right? So the reason why is because you are getting ready for the better. You know, this is a big challenge, right? To be successful in our life, we need to pay for it. Remember that, right? We need to pay for it. So we need to go through all kind of challenges. We need to go through all kind of problems. We need to go through all kind of obstacles. Remember that, right? But in order for you to easily go through the challenges, that obstacles and everything, right? You go through earlier. The earlier part, basically what I'm trying to tell you is start to visualize things before it happens, right? Because that's the most powerful skill. So once you start to visualize even the positive part, even the negative part in business, even though the rejection, even though the business is down, even though your income is zero or whatever, then you bring back the positive part, or your business is growing, whoever you're talking, people are joining in, a lot of people are being successful under you, things are happening, your business is growing, right? So when the real things start to happen in your life, definitely you won't find difficulty to go through that reality, right? Because you already went through that in your visualization. You already went through the challenges in your visualization. You already went through that downfall in your visualization. You already went through that situation in your visualization. So you don't feel that much of pinch or burden or whatever, right? When you go through in a reality life. So what happened? Because anyhow, when you go through in a reality life some challenges, you know that because your visualization. So basically our mind will tell, hey, this is what we visualize. So things happen according to what we visualize. See, that is what we are creating the belief that I visualize negative thing. I visualize something negative, that the business is not growing, things are not happening, things are slow, joining are slow, growth are slow, income are slow, right? All that you already visualize, and then you start to visualize immediately on the positive part. Then things are happening positively, business are growing, things are moving, blah, 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 blah. So when you go through in a reality life, business are slow, things are slow, income are slow and everything, because you already create the belief that, hey, this is what I visualize. So after this, I will go through positive part. That means I will go through all success, full of success. That means business are growing, things are moving, income are coming, more bonus are coming in. I'm being successful in Destina one. All my downlines started to earn 5-6 figures income and all this, because you already put it in this visualization. Remember that, right? Yeah, I'll tell you one simple story. I think you all heard about this guy called Nathan Shransky. You all heard about Nathan Shransky? Okay, Nathan Shransky, basically, he is a politician. Basically, he's a Jew. And they said that he was an American spy. So Russia arrested him and he was in the jail for 9 years. He was jailed for 9 years. And you know, his jail room was about 4 feet by 3 feet. So in this 4 feet by 3 feet, what you can able to do? Let's ask Brother Desino. Brother Desino, 4 feet by 3 feet in a jail, what you can able to do?
Just sit down and or stand up. You cannot even lie down.
Right. So that was a situation in Russia for him, right? So he don't know how to exercise and everything. And of course he can do like gravity pull exercise and all this. But the problem is, who's going to exercise his mind, his brain, right? So he need to exercise something, otherwise he will feel full of stress, and sometimes he can become mentally ill also, right? So how to exercise his brain? So you know what he did? This is a beautiful thing that he did. It is a real story. He started to visualize, right? Chess. He loved to play chess. So he started to visualize the chess board. Okay. Chess got 64 blocks. Am I right? Is that 64 blocks? Yeah, I think so. Chess got 64 blocks, right? Right. He started to visualize the chess board in that place. And 9 years he was in the jail. So a year, how many days? 365 days times by 9 years, right? So you know what he did all these 9 years? Every day he used to visualize
almost 3,600.
Yeah. Always he used to visualize on the chessboard. And you know what he used to visualize? He used to visualize that he's defeating, Gary Kasparov. You know Gary Kasparov? Chess grandmaster. You know that? He used to visualize that, Nobody have defeated Gary. Nobody. There's no history of defeating Gary, right? But of course, there's in some year, I think somebody defeated him. But this is the first guy who defeated Gary, right? So how it happened? After he was released from jail, I think when Bill Clinton. When Bill Clinton was the president of US, he requested the Russian government to release him. So Russian government accepted the request and they released him, and he was out from the jail. And the first thing that he went for a chess competition with Gary Kasparov, right? So Gary Kasparov is a super brainy fella. When he plays chess, he don't play like 1-1. He will play 5-1 or 10-1. Right, so 10 players, so he alone will go each table and defeat each of them, So what happened on that tournament? Nathan defeated Gary. He defeated Gary, and everybody got shocked, So everybody, even the reporter asked, Nathan, how come you can able to defeat a grandmaster? You are not a grandmaster. You are not a chess player. You are nothing. But how come you can able to defeat him? So Nathan answered them, no, I'm defeating him for the past so many days, right? 9 years, I'm defeating him. How? The power of visualization. I'm visualizing the chess game and I'm defeating him every time I play the game, right? So when I start to visualize that, when it comes to the reality, I don't feel tough to defeat him. Reason why? Because for me, it was so easy that every time, every day, I'm defeating him. So since I'm defeating him on daily basis, so it was not a big challenge for me to defeat him immediately. So he defeated Gary. Do you know that? So that is the best part of the visualization. This is the real story. The power of visualization, right? And remember one thing in network marketing, why we are telling you this? Because a lot of people, they talk about the positive part on the visualization. Like example, we have a dream chart, right? We have a dream chart, and in this dream chart, basically every morning, every night, we used to wake up, we used to see the dream chart, right? So basically, the reason why we are seeing that dream chart, because as what I said, image, sound, and environment plays very important role for the recreation. That means to reprogram your mind. Remember that. That's the most important thing, right? So, one thing that I like to tell you all, about the power of visualization. When we see a dream chart, of course, we visualize all the positive things, right? When we, before go to sleep, after wake up, so we used to see the dream chart. That means positive things. Even what I'm trying to tell you, you need to visualize the negative thing. Right? Don't put it in a dream chart that's my dream, that I want to be a failure. I want to struggle in my life, right? No, don't put that. But you have to start visualize the challenges that you're going through, right? Don't wait until the challenge comes. You have to visualize now. What kind of challenges, what kind of problem, people are rejecting you, people are over-talking, people are not showing interest, people are not joining the business. Next part, your business is going down, your income is going down. All that you can visualize, and immediately on the same visualization, bring the positive part, right? You need to bring the positive part. So the positive part, basically, we are bringing the visualization on the positive part that, after so much of struggle, my business is growing slowly, things are happening according to my wish, people are joining me, more people are joining me, the group are joining more aggressively, more income are coming, more bonus are coming, more things are happening. Can you see that? So you need to start visualize the positive part. So that is something very, very important when it comes to power of visualization. Reason why? Because I always believe in what Mahatma Gandhi said. Mahatma Gandhi said, do it now. Right? There is no tomorrow. Can anyone guarantee tomorrow? No, nobody can guarantee tomorrow. We are now. We are here. This is today, right? We don't know tomorrow what is going to happen. Tomorrow will be here. Tomorrow we won't be here, right? So do it now. Do it as though today is the last day in our life. So we have to do it. We have to practice as though today is the last day in our life, right? What we will do. You see, like example, I used to tell this. Let's say if anyone was detected with a brain cancer, brain tumor, and the doctor said you only have about 6 months to go, right? Now, what we will do in that 6 months? Do you think we'll be sitting and talking and crying? That my life is gone, I don't know what happened, I need to look for something to treat my brain tumor, blah, blah, blah. Or you'll be thinking about your wife, your children, your whole family. You'll be only fighting for them. Or you'll be doing something. So I didn't do anything for my family members. Now I have 6 months to do something for my family members. Let me do something. Let me build something. Let me save something for their future. At least let me do for whatever that I can do in the 6 months. Am I right? So do it today as though today is the last day in our life. Right? There's nothing called tomorrow. Even once upon a time, I used to postpone a lot of things, honestly speaking. Postpone means even when I want to see, we are human, right? So we used to do a lot of mistakes also. So I used to postpone a lot of things. Like example, when it comes to power of visualization, I used to visualize a lot. A lot of people, they said, are you dreaming? I say, no, I'm visualizing, right? So the power of visualization, basically what happened here, let me tell you, I used to postpone. I know that I need to visualize something, but I used to postpone. I will say, okay, let's do tomorrow. Today we're busy. Okay, let's do tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow, right? But one day I realized this beautiful word from Mahatma Gandhi, do it today, right? Do it now. Treat as though today is the last day in your life, right? There is no guarantee for tomorrow. So what I start to do, I start to practice that. I said, let's do it. If my mind starts to say something, do it now, I'll do it now. So I start to follow that. I start to focus on that, and I start to do. So how I used to do, I'll tell you one thing. The power of visualization, that's why I say, the recreation of image, sound, and environment before it happened is one of the most powerful skills in this earth, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is, you can even simply close your eyes and start to visualize, or even you can close your eyes, right, and listen to the music or any songs, maybe your favorite song. I'll tell you one thing, it could be sometimes a love song, right? Sometimes, some people, they used to say, hey, this is a love song, but how come by listening to the love song, you can visualize something? I say it's not about the song, it is about the sound, right? Because while listening to the song, I don't listen to the words. I just listen to the beat, to the sound, to the music. That's all. It can be a love song. It can be an emotional type of song. But the music, the beat, the sound, I always used to listen to only that part, and I start to visualize. Because you never know. You never know. Sometimes, right? You see, like example, Mr. Raj is here. Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj, are you there? Mr. Raj? You're muted.
Okay, Dato.
Okay. Right. You see, Mr. Raj.
Sorry, Dato, my battery is very low charging.
No problem, brother. You see, Mr. Raj, you asked Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj, basically, he loved this actor. He's one of the top politicians called MGR. MG Raman. You Google and see MGR is the most well-known, popular politician. I can tell you philanthropist. I can tell you philosopher. I can tell you he have changed many poor people's life in India. Right?
Yes, Dato.
I can tell you he is like a Mahatma Gandhi for South India. I can tell you, right? Now, you ask Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj is a fan of MGR. You know, MGR songs, we have lot of range of songs. I mean, we have emotional song, we have happy song, we have sad songs, a lot of types of song, right? Big songs and everything. But when you listen to his song, automatically you feel like you are visualizing something. Automatically things will happen in your mind, because a lot of people have said this in a documentary. A lot of people have changed their life by listening to his song. Do you know that?
Yes.
By listening to his song, a lot of people have changed their life, because
Yeah.
his songs all very, very highly motivational song. And the best part is what, his song bring us into a visualization. So basically, people start to visualize things happen, and positively things start to change in your life, right? So that is something. So that's why I said, song is one of the best things. Sound, music is. Thank you, Mr. Raj. Sound, music, and everything is one of the best things for the visualization, right? Environment is equally important, but no problem. You can even sit beside the beach, or you can just go anywhere, or just in your hall or wherever, and you just plug a earphone with the most you don't need to have a visualization music, remember that. Okay, definitely all of us will have our favorite music, so favorite song, right? The most lovable song, I mean the song that we really love. Sometimes we will keep listening to that song at least 10 to 20 times in a day, right? Sometimes we used to do that. That kind of songs, musics, or sounds, or beat, right? So try to play that, start to visualize even a negative part. Remember, not only visualizing the positive part, you need to visualize the negative part in your life. As what I said, you want things to easy, you want to go through your life in a smooth way, you need to visualize the negative part. You know why? When you visualize the negative part, when the reality, negative things happen in your life, you won't feel challenges. You won't feel that much of challenge. You won't feel that much of problem to go through that negative part, because you already visualize earlier, right? You already visualize earlier that you are already going through the negative part. So when you are going through again the negative part in a reality, in a real life, right? You won't have that much of burden or challenge to go through that. You will feel like it's like a smooth type of challenge, because you already went through that particular situation in your visualization. And remember, even though when you visualize negative, you need to bring back the positive. Remember, you need to bring back immediately. Don't visualize the negative and stop. Visualize the negative and immediately bring back the positive. Things positive are happening, things are changing. Or after these challenges, you are growing more bigger, more successful, more business, and more joining. You become a D-crown diamond, the presidential diamond, or whatever. Start to visualize on the positive. right? So you will go through that problem. When you go through that problem, you won't find that kind of difficulty to go through that problem because you already went through that problem in your visualization. So you feel a smooth cross on that problem. Then you know that after that, because brain, you're telling the brain, hey, I visualize negative, the same negative is happening. So I visualize the positive, so after the negative, the positive is going to happen in my life. Can you see that? So you are already alert that negative happened. I already went through in my power of visualization. Now I went through the same thing in my life, reality. It's a smooth challenge. Now positive things is going to happen because you already visualize the positive things, right? So you will have more confidence to face the challenges also. So remember, power of visualization. And do it now, do it today. Do it today, die. D-I-E. Do it every day. Right? Do it every day. Do it today. There's nothing called tomorrow. Right? So, this is what the most important topic in network marketing. Why? Because people must realize positive and negative in their life. People must go through the same positive and negative in their life. People must go through all the challenges and the success in their life. You go through the challenges, definitely you will go through the success. Right? Definitely you will achieve success. If you don't go through challenges, that means no, you won't achieve that success. That means it's not your time yet. If you're going through a lot of challenges, don't worry. The success is just very near to you. Very, very near to you. Right? Trust me, it happened in my life. I'll share one story of mine. When I was 17, 18 years old, we are not from a rich family. We are from a very middle class family. My father used to work very hard to take care of the children, only me and my sister, right? We want to give the best education, the best life for us. Now, in this scenario, I still remember, the weather in Malaysia is humid, right? So there's not so good weather also sometimes. So what happened, let me tell you what kind of life that I went through. My father's room, my parents' room, bedroom, they have aircon, AC, aircon, right? And of course, we don't sleep in my parents' room, right? So because they are sleeping there. So in our rooms, of course, there's no AC that time. I still remember that there is just a fan and all this. So for me, I will feel like very, very uneasy, So what I used to do, okay, the door is locked, right? And do you know there is a small gap? There's a small gap below the door, right? Under the door there. So there is an AC coming out from there, So I'll tell you this by real life experience, Okay. I used to take my, there's a small mattress there, small mattress, like a camping type of mattress. I used to put in front of that door, beside of that door, the hole there, and I used to sleep there every day, every time, because I used to see the aircon start to flow there, so I start to have like a really nice feeling, right? Now, while I was doing that, basically when every time I did that, I don't know what to do because it's very little tough for me to sleep just quickly like that. So what I will do, I will have a Walkman, that time a CD player, the Walkman, and that's a good one, good quality Sony. So I used to plug the earphone and I start to listen to the songs. The songs is not a motivational song. Sometimes it could be a love song, the most favorite song of mine. But I like the beat, the sound. So I used to listen to that song. Now this is a real story happened in my life. Trust me, right? This is the real podcast story happened in my life. I used to plug the earphone and I used to visualize, right? As though I'm driving an S-Class with a bodyguard. And I used to, I love car racings. Let me tell you, I was a racer once upon a time. So I love these car racings. So I used to imagine, I used to visualize that in my S-Class, I'm bringing my S-Class for racing, right? I'm racing, right? So that kind of visualization, and my visualization start to go more deeper. Like I'm being so successful in my life. People are looking highly at me. A lot of things changing in my life. So this kind of visualization. When I was 17, 18 years old, honestly speaking, right? When I was 20 years old, the same exact thing happened in my life. Whatever I visualized when I was 17, 18 years old, when I was 20 years old, the same thing happened in my life. The same S500, Mercedes, racing environment, right? With a bodyguard, with a very successful life, my lifestyle changed, a lot of things. Whatever I visualized, it happened. Do you know that? I'll tell you one thing. I got really shocked in my life. Whatever I visualize, things happen. Whatever I visualize, every time I visualize something, things happen in my life. The same thing. That's where I realized the power of visualization, right? And that is the age that I think after 21, 22, I start to attend a lot of training courses and all this, and they start to talk about power of visualization. So before they talk in the training, I already realized the power of visualization, and I already visualized a lot of things, and things are already happening and changing my life. Power of visualization, right? And I'll share one more beautiful story. When I was declared bankrupt once upon a time, and to bring my situation back, to bring my whole life back, I start to visualize again. Because that time, when you're so good, you won't visualize because you know that you're already successful. But even at the current situation now, I visualize, negative and positive, right? So what happened? I start to visualize a lot of things, and it bring me up back. Honestly speaking, I was very, very down, but the power of visualization bring me to this level again, right? And not only that, even I'm sitting in this position, I'm visualizing on daily basis. Do you know that? Every night, every morning, right? I used to visualize. I just close my eyes, I listen to the song, some music, my favorite song or whatever, I visualize. Negative and positive. That's why a lot of people, they used to ask me this question. How come all the challenges and all the problem is not for you? It's like a peanut. I don't take it so serious on all the problems and challenges. All the obstacles, I don't take it so serious. I won't get stressed because of the obstacle or challenges or whatever. It's like a peanut for me. Reason why? Because I already went through the same obstacle, same challenges and everything in my visualization. So I'm going through the second time, right? So I know how to overcome that because I already visualized the negative and then bring the positive part. So I know, the same negative is already happening. After this, it's going to happen positive. It's going to become positive. So I'm getting ready with the better, you see? So that is the power of visualization. So you need to do the same in network marketing. If you want to achieve big in network marketing, you want to be somebody in your life in network marketing, you want to be a very successful person. See, being a millionaire is nothing, right? You can earn $1 million income. You can be a millionaire one time or two times or how many times, but being a successful person is a permanent thing. Because imagine, if you want to be a millionaire, you say, I want to be a millionaire. So when you start to earn 1 million, you are a millionaire. Fine. But being a successful is something different, right? Successful means every day you earn that million. Every day you have money. Every day you're somebody. Every day you're doing a lot of good things. Every day you're changing people's life. Every day you're saving people's life. Remember that. Right? So, be a life changer. Start to visualize negative part, even the positive part in your business. So when you go through the same challenges in your life, you won't feel that much of headache, or you won't feel that much of sometimes when we go through the challenges, we'll have one kind of fear, right? One kind of fear, right? You even won't go through that kind of fear. if you already visualize negative and the positive part, right? So this is not a training alone. Hopefully all of y'all got some point here and can practice in your life, right? Practice this. You want to be somebody in your life, you want to be very successful person in your life, practice this. I'm sharing a lot of things based on my own experience. I'm not going to any courses, any trainings or whatever and come here and share with y'all. It's all based on my own real life experience, right? I'm giving you the part. I'm showing you the part for you to become very, very successful in your life, right? So thank you so much. Thanks for joining Founders Friday. Next Founders Friday will be very exciting Founders Friday because I'm going to do a very powerful topic. Founders Friday. Okay. Thank you so much, Brother Desino, for joining the program. Brother Hondo, Mr. Raj, Mr. Andrew, Brother Neil, and Mr. Arul's battery was too low, right? So he was here just now, but I think it got disconnected, but no problem. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. We will have a recorded session of this session. I will ask our IT team to publish and y'all can share with your people, right? Thank you so much. Destina 1, world number 1.
World number 1.
Destina 1, world number 1.
World number 1.
Destina 1, world number 1.
World number 1.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rai.
Thank you.